Listen, bases loaded. Bottom of the ninth. To all my guys out there, I just want to say, listen, don't be afraid to stop watching the website and take your power back. Don't be afraid to get off of Tinder, get off of Hinge, and get your power back. Don't be afraid to start seeing women as potential wolves, which I would say a lot are. You still got your good percentage out there, but don't be afraid to see a woman as a wolf. The problem is with a lot of guys, they fall for the makeup. They fall for the outfits. These guys are literally 20 plus acting silly. 30 plus acting silly. 40 plus acting silly. My question is, as men, how long are we going to keep falling for the same old nip slip booby trap? When it's all said and done, it takes two to tango. The reason I don't make content about women is because I feel if men actually focus on the long term, it wouldn't make sense to interact with the woman without property. It wouldn't make sense to interact with the woman without being established. It wouldn't make sense to interact with the woman about thinking about long term. If I leave this earth, what I'm going to actually leave behind. Right now, a lot of men in relationships, if literally, God forbid, knock on wood. When I mean knock on wood, toca de madera, knock on wood. You guys have to understand, a lot of men, literally, they don't have anything to leave behind. So you got to think about it. Long term, instead of me trying to get behind of a woman, how about I step to her face when I actually have something to leave behind? And I'm going to say this again. Instead of approaching a woman and trying to get behind, how about you actually approach her when everything is set, you have a portfolio, and you're actually ready to leave something behind. When it's all said and done, a woman is a human being, and guys, they want to treat them like they're a game. And this is why everything is just going so crazy. And not only that, when women meet me, they go oh so crazy because it's like, how come this guy doesn't want in on a game? Listen, I'm 39 years old. What do I look like playing a game? And I'm going to say this again. I am 39 years old. What do I look like playing a game? Listen, I'm not trying to cap. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm literally in the making. Everybody, whatever you want to do in your life, you got to view yourself as you're in the making. You're in the process of doing what you want to do. But until you get there, listen, you're in the making. So all you guys out there that want to leave millions for your family, for your kids, guess what? You're a millionaire in the making. We live in a generation where men feel peer pressure to show they have women. Let me tell you guys something. I'm making all the content in the world. You could call me whatever name that you want to. You could call me, and then when I say any name, listen, everybody's welcome to my channel when it's all said and done. But guess what? When it's all said and done, I'm focused on my kids. You think somebody that's calling me names, you think they're going to care about my daughter? No. Somebody that's calling me names, you think they're going to care about my 9 sons? No. So at the end of the day, you got to stay focused. Listen, we live in a world where people focus on what they don't want. Make it make sense. How are you going to focus on what you don't want in life? Wouldn't it make more sense to actually focus what you do want in life? Wouldn't it make sense to actually focus on a wife? When it's all said and done, now, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, a woman right now in society, they really feel that all men are the same. So I feel like this is the perfect time to show women that, listen, every man doesn't want you like that. I feel like this is a perfect time for righteous men to step up and show all women, listen, I don't want to use you. I bought you that mac and cheese because at the end of the day, I bought you that mac and cheese. Now, please, at ease. You feel me? As I go to my V's and push the start, no keys. She not going to be used to that. She going to look at you like you Bruce Wayne. She going to look at you like you Batman. She going to look at you like you Two-Face. Like, how do you follow the wordplay? She going to look at you like you Bruce Wayne. She going to look at you like you Batman. She going to look at you like you, she going to look at you like you Two-Face. A woman cannot imagine, how could a man pay for my meal without trying to penetrate me? A woman can't imagine it in that generation. This is why as men it's so important to show women, I could block you just as much as I could give you a gift. I could cancel you like a Planet Fitness gym membership just as fast as I could send you $100 cash out. Every step of the way, don't get it twisted. See, the problem is you got a lot of men out here, they are literally inflating the head of multiple women, and a lot of women think all guys are honest. All guys are not honest. You got guys that think with their big head, and you got guys that think with their little head. It's simple. But women think all guys think with their little head. That's a bad decision. And I believe a lot of guys, they think with their little head. This is why, listen, this video is going to get good. The reason they show you celebrities, the reason they show you all these entertainers is because these are people that think with their little head, but they're making big bread. So a lot of women, that's what they're really focused on. They're focused on rich sheep. They feel like they're wolves. They feel like they're going to just squirt in your mouth and just take all your resources. It's crazy. But when it's all said and done, some men that actually do have resources, they think with their little head. And that's what women are attracted to. See, a lot of guys don't understand. A lot of women are not attracted to men who are not really having intercourse, because it's like we can't manipulate him. We can't do anything to him. He's untouchable. My question as a man is, why not be untouchable? Why walk around like a victim? Oh man, oh, she became my girlfriend because she had triple Ks. Okay, so at the end of the day, because she had triple Ks, you got caught up in her path. You got caught up in her ways because she had triple Ks. Oh man, I met this woman, she had the craziest bubble. So now you're locked up, you're facing trouble over a bubble. A lot of these guys, they have low self-esteem. A lot of men that focus on the long term, it takes a good amount of love for self to really want to make sure you set yourself up for the long term. But most of these guys, man, they don't care. They just want everything right now. JG, what? It's my woman and I want her now. It's my girlfriend and I want her now. And they're going crazy. Let me tell you guys something. A lot of women, they focus on a short-term game because women are smart. They know when they're 40, they're not going to have that reign like they're 20. So men are literally acting like women in this generation, and they're playing the short-term game when they should be playing the long-term game and saying, listen, it doesn't matter if I get at 44. When it's all said and done, I'm going to be riding on that old school on 44s at 44. Shout out to the South. They don't play. Shout out to Roxborough, North Carolina. Shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina. When it's all said and done, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, Biloxi, Mississippi, them guys, they riding high. They on 44. So with that being said, shout out to the South. Shout out to everybody with 30s. Shout out to everybody with 36s. Shout out to everybody with the 40s. Shout out to everybody that's riding on 44s. I don't even know if they got 44-inch rims. But when it's all said and done, listen, it's better to wait. Get that old school at 44 and ride out at 44s. But when it's all said and done, most guys, they want to play short term in their 20s. Listen, it doesn't work out good. Who wants to be a single father? When it's all said and done, it's better to have the family together. Wait till you find a woman that's not going to skate. When it's all said and done, men want to skate, women want to skate. Everybody is playing with an exit strategy. Depending on how much resources you have, some people might tolerate you a little bit longer. They might take disrespect a little bit longer. They might take your attitude a little bit longer. But that does not mean they don't have an exit strategy. A lot of people are meeting you with an exit strategy. Listen, you might not even be playing chess, but they're playing chess, and that's the problem. A lot of guys, they're thinking with their little head. They're not thinking with their big head. When it's all said and done, let women devour as many men as she can from 18 to 29. That's a short run. So if you're a man and you get caught up in the way, you get caught up in the Don Julio nights, you get caught up in, just whatever you're getting caught up in from 18 to 29, guess what? You're going to go down with her. That's how it is. People with no sense of direction, they are literally ready to destroy everything in their path. They don't really know where they're going. See, a person that think long term, they're going to say, listen, let me stay out the way. Listen, shout out to Philadelphia. I had a friend. He was from Southwest Philadelphia. He always used this phrase when people wasn't from the hood, but they wanted to act hood. He always used to say, man, you got dudes out here, they just getting in the way. You guys have to understand the dating game is crazy. It makes no sense long term for men to date around the world. Don't talk about the Dominican Republic. Don't talk about any foreign country if you don't have property. When it's all said and done, get the property even overseas. Property. Real life monopoly. When it's all said and done, if you don't have no property, how long you going to Airbnb it up? You got guys Airbnb it up in their 70s, their 80s. When it's all said and done, listen, get serious about life. I'm not being judgmental, but when it's all said and done, a woman is not your problem. The problem is you're not aiming the bar high long term. When it's all said and done, long term, a woman with a bad attitude, she can mess up your whole company. A woman long term, she can have a nip slip at a company dinner, mess up everything for you. You guys have to understand, listen, some opportunities come once in a lifetime. I'm not trying to steal an Eminem song, but when it's all said and done, certain opportunities you got to execute. Certain opportunities you got to capitalize. Certain opportunities ain't nobody playing with you. When somebody say, listen, show up at 2 o'clock, you better be there at 1. Wait. You gotta wait. Listen, when it's all said and done, woman, you can't blame women for your downfall. You can't blame a woman for anything. They trying to do the most in a short amount of time. As a man, listen, I turned 40 this year. I'm good. It's no rush for me. If I have a family at 45, I'm cool with that. If I find the right woman at 47, I'm cool with that. Even if I find the right woman at 50, listen, ain't nobody in charge of my resources, ain't nobody in charge of my decisions. We live in a world where people don't believe in God, so they want to steal your free will. We live in America, but they want to take away your freedom of speech. Imagine that. When it's all said and done, you guys have to see women as just who they are in real time. It's a superpower. If you can see women for who they are in real time, you look past the makeup, you look past the tight jeans, you look past all of that. Because when it's all said and done, a lot of the jeans are compressed. You unravel the jeans, it looks like ravioli. When it's all said and done, everything is compressed like a pack of sardines to hope that you bite for the lust. But when the clothes come off, everything's falling out of place. It's falling out of place like popcorn. So when it's all said and done, don't fall for the tight jeans. Don't fall for the makeup. Don't fall for anything. Take your time. If you take your time, eventually, one day, it's going to be your time. And I'm going to say this again. If you take your time, one day, eventually, it's going to be your time. See, the problem is, a lot of people feel like they got to do things for their homeboys. This is where the peer pressure come in. Your homeboy's like, oh, why you don't talk to no woman? Who is he to worry about your love life? Who is he? Is he going to pay for your baby shower? No. Is he going to pay for your kids' private tuition? No. Is he going to pay for your kids to have 7 language tutors? No. Is he going to pay for your kid to go to piano class? No. So at the end of the day, why is he worried about you going to the club? Why? Look, I'm going to tell you why. People that are going down, they want to make sure that you go down with them. This is how it works. This is why a lot of people, you think they're going somewhere, but they're not going anywhere. Because when it's all said and done, listen, you can't be around certain people with a hood mindset. When it's all said and done, I don't care if you come from poverty, you can escape poverty, but you got to leave people behind with a poverty mindset. You can't go to the top and invite your cousin to a cookout. He going to run crazy like James Harden cousin, and he going to mess up all your brand deals. Your cousin going to mess up your brand deals. When it's all said and done, you got to think long term. And when you think long term, a lot of people got to get blocked. A lot of people got to go. I've been on YouTube. I told you guys, I had 2 women. 2 women got blocked last night. It's fresh. 2 women got blocked. Matter of fact, it is what it is. I had 2 women. I don't have 2 women anymore. When it's all said and done, 1 woman, I was communicating through her. She had a little attitude. When it's all said and done, listen, that ain't my child. That ain't my daughter. That ain't my problem. So when it's all said and done, sayonara, peace. I'm out of here. Blocked. When it's all said and done, you got to be careful who you messing with. A lot of these women, when it's all said and done, they don't have no plans how to run it up. They don't know how to do content. Half of these women, let the truth be told, they don't even think they're attractive. They don't think they're cooking with Kaya. So when it's all said and done, they feel like they look more like King Koopa throwing fire. So they don't feel confident. So half the women that you're chasing, they will never start a YouTube page. Half the women that you're chasing, they're not going to do content. They're going to live in a traditional world, being some type of administrative manager, and when it's all said and done, have kids and run around with their engine light on, just looking for some guy with resources that they could step on. When it's all said and done, to all you dudes out there that have resources, you need to talk to women that actually have something to lose. Because when it's all said and done, it's going to be better that way. There is no upgrading people in America anymore. Those days of the whole, you feel me, Will Smith, you feel me, like, you know, sleeping in the car, becoming a CEO. In this generation of social media, everybody's trying to go viral. They are trying to go viral. What part of that don't you understand? If you have resources, a woman will literally come to your party just to go viral. She will say, oh, I was in the bathroom and for some reason, the water that he had, it turned my hands to a different color. They trying to go viral. They don't love you. They love the fact that they could go viral off of you. When it's all said and done, listen, ain't no woman going to use me because I don't need her. But I will feed her because I'm kind, but I don't need her. And if I feed her and she has an attitude, guess what? When it's all said and done, it's over. Cancel her. Like a Planet Fitness membership. When it's all said and done, it's simple. The first sign they show you of an attitude, the first sign they show you is disrespect. You block them right there and then. But that's the problem. You cannot have strength if you're lusting. You cannot have strength. There's no way possible that you could be strong if you still want another round. Most guys want another round and another round and another round and another round and another round. With multiple women, then they want another rounds. Most guys, they don't have plans on having a family. This is a generation where a lot of people can't afford a family, but instead of just stepping their game up and actually having a family, what they want to do is they just want to treat people like a-holes. They want to put it in the a-hole and treat people like a-holes. This is a generation that people are fighting for tradition, but everything is online. How does this work? They're fighting in corporate America, but all the money's online. When it's all said and done, start content. And once you start content, you start putting in the work, you're getting more creative. You're going to realize from the time you wake up, from the time you say your prayers, to the time that you go to sleep and say your prayers again, what time do you have to chase after women? What time in your schedule do you have to be a player? What time do you have to be a PIMP? You guys have to understand, a lot of people in this generation, they're falling behind. They're falling behind, but they don't care because they experienced women in high school. They experienced women in college. They experienced women at 21. But now they're pushing 30 and they're still doing what they did in their 20s. They're pushing 40 and they're still doing, listen, when it's all said and